الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد بيان نوع من الأذكار بعد الفريضة. Bayan, clarifying نوع, a type, من الأذكار, or one of the أذكار here. No is a type. No من الأذكار بعد الفريضة, from the words of remembrance after the obligatory prayer. الحديث الواحد والثلاثون بعد المئة, the 131st hadith. عن وراد مولى المغيرة بن شعبة قال. This hadith is on the authority of Warrad Mawla. Warrad is his name. Mawla is the freed slave. The freed slave of Mughira ibn Shu'bah. قال, he said, أملا علي المغيرة ibn Shu'bah. Amla is to dictate. Alayya, he dictated to me. Al-Mughira ibn Shu'bah min kitabin, basically from a book or from a letter, ila Muawiyata, to Muawiyah. Right? Mughira ibn Shu'bah dictated to me, basically a letter to Muawiyah. Kitab is has the meaning of risala here, letter, to Muawiyah radiyallahu anhu. أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يقول, that the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم used to say, في دبر كل صلاة مكتوبة, at the end, في دبر, at the end, دبر دال ba ra, at the end of something. Your dubr is also your bottom, right? Your bottom, your buttocks, right? Or the hole, more so, right? The dubr, right? So if you touch your dubr, this is from your private parts. You might read this in books of fiqh, right? If you touch your dhakar, your penis, or your dubr, meaning your hole, right? Anus, probably the proper word. كان يقول في دبر كل صلاة مكتوبة. He used to say at the end of every salat maktuba, the salat which was written or prescribed, the obligatory prayer. He used to say, La ilaha illallah, there's nothing worthy of worship except Allah. Wahdahu la sharika la, alone, he is alone. La sharika la, wahda, he is alone. La sharika la, he has no partner. La sharika lahu, there is no partner for him. Lahul mulku, to him is the kingdom. Wa lahul hamdu, and to him is the praise, or the kingdom belongs to him and the praise belongs to him. Wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir, and he is, wa huwa, and he is ala kulli shay'in, over everything, qadir, powerful. He is capable over everything. He is powerful over everything. Or he is over everything, powerful and capable. Allahumma, O Allah, la mani', la mani', there is no one to prevent. Mani' is the fa'il, meaning someone who prevents. La mani', there is no one who prevents. Lima, to what? A'tayta, to what you have given. What you have given, no one can prevent it. Wala mu'tiya, and there is no one who can give, right? Lima mana'ta, what you have prevented. Wala yanfa'u, and it will not benefit. Yanfa'u, from nun fa'ain, to benefit. La yanfa'u dhal jaddi, the one who has jad, and this is going to be explained in below, but it means like honor and wealth, right? Anyone who has any prestige or wealth does not benefit. Minkal jaddu, meaning his wealth will not prevent his wealth or his prestige will not prevent from you, minka, from you. Right? So if anyone has honor and prestige, it doesn't mean anything against Allah Azza wa Jal if he wants to do something to them. Thumma, this is Warrad, the Mawla of Al-Mughir ibn Shu'bah. He says, Thumma, then, وَفَدْتُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ عَلَى مُعَاوِيَةٍ. وَفَدْتُ, from Waw, Fa, Dal, meaning to be a delegate. Basically, I was sent. بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ, I was sent after that, عَلى مُعَاوِيَةٍ, to Muawiyah. Basically, he sent me with this letter to Muawiyah. فَسَمِعْتُهُ, so I heard him, يَأْمُرُ النَّاسَ, commanding the people, بِذَلِكَ. I heard him commanding the people with this dhikr after the salah. وَفِي لَفْظٍ, and in one wording, كَانَ يَنْهَى, he used to prohibit, عَنْ قِيل وَقَالْ. قِيل وَقَالْ is he said, what she said, or it is said and he said. قِيلَ, it is said, وَقَالْ, and he said. It is said and he said. This is he said, she said, gossip, right? وَإِضَاعَةِ الْمَالِ. وَإِضَاعَةِ الْمَالِ, إِضَاعَ comes from ضاد يا عين, meaning to lose something. وَإِضَاعَةِ الْمَالِ, and wasting wealth. Wasting wealth. وَكَثْرَةِ السُّؤَالِ, and abundance of questions. وَكَانَ يَنْهَى, and he used to prohibit, عن عقوق الأمهات. عقوق, right? عقوق الأمهات. Disobedience, عقوق, disobedience of the mothers. وَوَعْدِ الْبَنَاتِ. وَوَعْدِ الْبَنَاتِ, and if we go down below, it'll explain it. وَعْدِ الْبَنَاتِ, banat is girls. وَعْدِ is to bury them alive. Right? وَمَنْعِ وَمَنْعٍ وَهَاتٍ. وَمَنْعٍ, and to prevent, as we see la mani', and to prevent. وَهَاتٍ. Wahat here is the wealth that is due upon a person. Right? Meaning to not give the zakat or to not give sadaqah when it is due, and so on and so forth. طيب. Here he explains the meanings of some of the phrases here. Duburi kulli salatin, at the end of every salat. Ay akhiruha, at the end of them. At the end of them. Wal maradu ba'da taslim, and the goal or the intention here is after the taslim. After one says assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, to the left and to the right. Al jaddu is al ghina, wal hadh is al ghina is wealth, and hadh is fortune or position, right? Status. La yanfa'u dhal jaddi minka al jaddu. What does this phrase mean? La yanfa'u. La yanfa'u sahib al hadhi. The one who has some hadh wal ghina, some fortune and wealth. La yanfa'u minka, is not going to benefit from you. Ghinahu wa hadhuhu. His wealth and his fortune will not prevent from you, will not stop you from doing anything, will not benefit him from you. That's not going to help him on a day of judgment. Wa'dul banat. What is wa'dul banat? Dafnuhunna. Dafnuhunna. To bury them. Wahunna hayat. And they are alive. Wa min'in wahat. What is this min? A al-bukhul bil-mal, to be stingy. Al-bukhul, to be stingy or avarice with wealth. An al-infaq fi wujuhihi al-mashru'ati, to prevent from spending. Fi wujuhihi, wujuh is the plural of wajh, which is face or angles or directions. Al-mashru'a, which are legislated, meaning to the poor, to and so on. For zakat and sadaqah, as we said. Wahirsun shadidun, and it is also hirsun shadidun, a extreme or intense covetousness, ala jam'ihi, for gathering that wealth, right? For gathering that wealth. This hadith is in Bukhari 844, as well as 6,330, and in Muslim 593. Min fawaid wal ahkam al hadith, from the benefits, virtues, and ahkam of the hadith. أولا مشروعية ذكر الله تعالى بعد الصلوات المكتوبة, the legislation of remembering Allah the Most High after the prescribed prayers. بما رواه المغيرة ابن شعبة عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, with what has been narrated from Mughira ibn Shu'bah عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, which is the hadith above. La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, there's nothing worthy of worship except Allah. He is alone without partners. He has no partner. Lahul mulku, to him belongs the kingdom. Wa lahul hamdu, and to him belongs all praise. Wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir, and he is over everything powerful, capable. Allahumma, O Allah, la mani' lima a'tayt, there is no preventer of what you have given. Wa la mu'ti, and there is no giver, lima mana'at, of what you have prevented. وَلَا يَنْفَعُ ذَا الْجَدِّ مِنْكَ الْجَدُّ, and the one who has some power and wealth will not be benefited from you by his wealth. Right? ثانيا, secondly, so this is legislated to say after the prescribed prayers. ثانيا, secondly, كمال الشرعية الإسلامية, the perfection and completion of the Islamic Sharia, Islamic legislation, برعايتها. Let me do this again. برعايتها, by its concern and looking after. لحفظ الوقت, for preserving the wealth. Time, preserving time. واللسان, and the tongue. Why is it? Where is the time? From qil wa qal. You're wasting your time talking about others, and you're preserving your tongue by not talking about others. Wal mal, and you're preserving your wealth because he prevented from ida'at al mal. Was sharaf, and honor. Wal huquq, right? Talking about not disrespecting the parents. Right? This is your hukuk. This is the hukuk, to not disrespect your mothers, right? As well as sharaf, the sharaf of the daughters, to not be buried alive. The sharaf of a person, to not waste, to be sitting around talking about super stuff. The sharaf of not being someone who's known as being stingy, and so on. Haythu, whereas Naha and Nabiyyu sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, prohibited an qil wa qal, he prohibited from it is said and he said, wa idaat al mal, and wasting wealth, wa kathratu su'al, and abundance of questioning, wa uquq al ummahat, and disobeying the mothers, wa wa'd al banat, and burying the daughters alive, wa tam'i wal bukhl, and long hopes. Tam'i is to have long hopes in this life. That's why you don't spend. I'll do it later. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna gather this. I have too much stuff I want to do. Well, bukhl, and stinginess. هذا والله تعالى أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. If some of this was too quick, then alhamdulillah, the video is recorded and there's a play and a pause button. You can go back and forward and backwards and so on to pick up something, inshallah ta'ala.